Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
Although spoilers for Days of Our Lives indicate that there will be several returns, we want to focus on one in particular. We should start considering what will bring Susan Banks back to town because Stacey Hayduk will play the character again in a future plot. Susan has previously experienced premonitions that have made her want to share the news. Susan is generally correct when she thinks trouble is coming, even though she can't always explain the visions that appear in her mind. Given that DOOL is working on a whodunit narrative, EJ DiMera may be in danger. Fans will have to guess who fired the shot when a mysterious Days character later takes aim and shoots EJ. Naturally, it's simple to picture Susan arriving in a panic just before this occurs. Susan may have a spooky hunch that EJ is going to find himself in a dangerous scenario. Susan might storm into the DiMera estate at some time in the not-too-distant future and tell EJ she has a bad feeling about what's going to happen. According to previews for the day, Susan will undoubtedly have some things to discuss. EJ might be persuaded to join Susan for a trip or something like by Susan. Susan might be able to foretell the potentially fatal mayhem that would occur if EJ decides to stay in Salem. Even though EJ adores his mother, he is aware that Susan occasionally exaggerates. EJ may minimize everything and reassure Susan that he will be alright, even though she tries to warn him about the chaos that is about to break out. Days teasers, however, indicate that EJ is in fact in danger as a result of the aforementioned whodunit. Susan won't be able to halt what is in store for her son since EJ will end himself at the center of this mystery story with a big list of suspects. Nevertheless, whenever Susan returns to Salem, it's always a blast. Keep an eye out for any shocking news Susan may provide since she might warn EJ that someone mean is going to target him. Keep an eye out for EJ's hospital crisis and eventual life-or-death battle, according to spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Updates and teasers for Days of Our Lives hint that Kat Green and Chad DiMera will have an irresistible pull toward one another in the coming weeks. Chad's wrath has significantly decreased as a result of his new perspective on Kat following his observation of the chaos surrounding Kat's mother. Chad DiMera was disappointed and hurt in death. Fans are well aware of the emotional pain Chad went through as a result of the Abigail DiMera impersonation, which left Kat feeling guilty for a long time. Kat still longs for Chad, even though she knows better than to let her hopes run wild, and he secretly feels the same way. Could Kat and Chad enjoy Valentine's Day together, even if it wasn't officially arranged, since it's coming up on Days? They might even share a table if they happen to run into each other at the pub or another neighborhood location. Even though it doesn't technically qualify as a date, this could provide them the chance to spend an evening together and develop a deeper connection. A passionate surprise could be unexpectedly offered by the show. Of course, if the time is right, the program might introduce some unexpected romance. You never know in Salem. Salem's Valentine's Day is known for its unexpected turns, and who knows, maybe Chad and Kat may end up spending the evening together. But it seems like they might not be prepared for that leap just yet. Chad is recovering from widowhood very slowly, and Kat has never brought up any past relationships. Since Chad and Kat are still figuring out their relationship, a laid-back meal seems like a better option for them right now. However, even if it happens gradually, each move that gets them closer to becoming a real relationship on the program could be a good thing. Although Chad DiMera has space in his heart for someone else, he will always love Abigail DiMera. Otherwise, while Chad will always have a particular place in his heart for Abigail, he is also open to the prospect of finding love again, particularly with Kat, given their obvious chemistry. Is Valentine's Day the ideal occasion for Kat and Chad to strengthen their relationship? Will they have a surprise evening together that could result in sex or just a casual get-together? Stay back for more romance updates and exciting pair predictions, as upcoming spoilers hint to some intriguing twists in their love lives. Given Chad's lengthy grieving process, things might proceed extremely slowly, but the future is bright for the two of them. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, fans were giddy when Stephanie Johnson mentioned Jeremy Horton during the week of January 27th to 31st. When Stephanie revealed the truth about her Horton ex, Many longtime fans couldn't help but wonder whether she would return because Jada Hunter's bachelorette party had sparked some female conversation. After all, no names are mentioned at random without a purpose, and it has been a long time since Jeremy was in Salem. The background of Jeremy Horton on Days of Our Lives. Jeremy is the child of Mike Horton and Robin Jacobs, who had a turbulent romance in Salem. He was raised outside of the little village after being born off canvas in 1997. When Jeremy returned in 2007, he was already seeing Stephanie, whom he had met while she was working as a racing car driver in Daytona. When he first came to town in May 2007, supporters soon realized he was anything but a hero. All of this is a result of his dubious activities while operating Touch the Sky Airlines, an airline that served as a cover for a DiMera family smuggling business. Furthermore, Jeremy had a history of abuse towards Stephanie. As a result, by October 2007, Jeremy had been exposed for his wrongdoings and had fled the city. However, that doesn't imply he won't come back. Would Jeremy Horton attend the celebration of DOOL's 60th anniversary again? Could Days find a way to bring Jeremy back to the screen as well, given that November 2025 marks the show's 60th anniversary and that many other former characters are making a comeback? Given how brief Jeremy's previous tenure was, the character might be recast. It appears that Stephanie and Alex Kyriakis will gradually start dating. May Jeremy be the first thing standing in their way? Is it possible that Jeremy Horton will make a comeback? Comment below. For the most recent Days of Our Lives news and spoilers, visit SOS frequently and tune into DOOL on Peacock every day to watch all the drama. In the most recent episode of the well-liked series, Reality Bites, a Hannah Swenson mystery, Hallmark Mystery gives Hannah Swenson a taste of Hollywood at the cookie jar. In addition to acting in and producing the film, Alison Sweeney drew on her experience hosting The Biggest Loser and her background in reality competitions to compose the screenplay for The Shocking Murder. This time, Hannah's favorite famous chef visits the small but deadly town of Eden Lake and chooses to film her food show at her bakery. What a delightful gift. Hannah's modest firm is enjoying a lovely opportunity until the producer of the reality show is discovered dead. It's time for Hannah and the town's dentist, Norman, to find the murderer. It was a lot of fun for me as a writer to think of bringing Norman in to help solve this mystery and use his dental skills, Sweeney told Soaps.com before to the premiere. And watching Gabe Hogan attempt to question individuals and tackle it was entertaining. Everyone has had the experience of being questioned by the dentist while they are in the chair. So, creating that scene in the film was a lot of fun. Sweeney also enjoyed using aspects of her personal experiences on culinary programs such as Top Chef Masters and Beat Bobby Flay. She pointed out that the crew even made appearances for the highly meta TV show within a movie moments. I've been on these cooking shows and I was part of a reality show myself. It absolutely played a part in my understanding of how it works, she said.